When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Welcome finally. My God. Oh!
Is my mic on? It is.
Oh, my God.
What a mess. My God.
It has been a day, and it's one of these things, and I firmly believe this. When you start out and shit goes bad and you don't handle it well, every fucking thing for the rest of the day is a complete cunt show. Period. It just is.
It's a snowball effect.
I don't know why that is. It's every time. I've noticed it every time in my life. I have more stress than I've ever had in my life. I mean, absolutely horrific, horrible, terrible shit that I can't even really discuss here. And it is fucking hit the limit today. And I'm trying to get out of the house, and I got to run here, and I got to get there, and this needs this, and this person needs this, and another person needs this, and another person needs this. And so you're running. And I'm about to leave, and I can't find the car keys. I can't find them. And I go out to the car in the garage, and they're not in the car, and I can't find them. And I always
bathroom.
Always hang up my keys so I don't lose them. No. Can't find them anywhere. Can't find them. I am pulling couch cushions apart. I am flipping couches. I am fucking out of my mind. This is the tipping point. I have lost my ever-lover fucking mind. I am gone. Absolutely fucking gone.
Are you swearing at this time?
I'm keeping it. I'm trying not to, but I mean laundry that I've asked to be folded that wasn't mine. I'm fucking flinging along. Coffee's flying all over the wall now because it hit the cup. And I am absolutely over the edge. Like over the fucking edge. So now I go out to the car and I go, let me see what happens. Car starts. Car can't start if the keys are not somewhere in the car. Ripping the car apart. Can't find the car. Pull the car out. My kid's ripping them. We're ripping it. Can't find them. I go back in the house. I walk out. I put my hand down. They're in my pocket.
Stop. Come on.
I'm not kidding.
They're in your pocket.
They were in my pocket.
Is it just the one fob or whatever?
No, it's the house. It's all
the keys, and you never checked your pockets?
I'm checking my coat pockets. I'm checking my bag. I'm ripping through my bag because I can't even say why I put my keys and stuff in a specific place. I'm not even going to say why I do it, but I was pissed because I didn't do it. I came out. I saw something happening. I took my shit and I go, this is why I keep it over here. And I must have put them in my pocket mindlessly. But I'm telling you, this is all stress.
Right.
It is all stress. And it's a terrible thing. And it fucking ruined me. I come in here then. The cameras won't connect. This won't connect. Now all of a sudden the microphone's not connecting. The computer's been restarted. It's like, holy shit. All I want to do is have fun.
Right. Turn it off and go back to bed. Start over tomorrow.
No.
You know what? Today's done. No?
No.
Okay.
This was the this is what I was looking forward to. Dougie Fresh in the house.
Woo! In the house, baby.
Now we're good.
St. Patty's Day parade today.
Yes. Yep.
Cha-cha. Mm-hmm. We're here. We're fired up. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Turn those frowns upside down.
I am debating whether or not to
go drinking.
Yeah. I think today's a bad idea for me.
You know what? I never drink when I'm in a bad mood. I never do. Because you know what? It never gets better.
I think I could.
For me, anyways.
Well, the other thing is that I would rather keep it on the rails. I got a lot. I mean, I do have a lot going on. Everybody has a lot going on. I've said this on previous podcasts. I hate. And I find myself saying it, I'm so busy. But it's not that now. It's the fucking stress.
Right.
The stress and the solo act of trying to hold everybody, not just you, everybody together. And it's like, fuck, man. But
what's that line in Jerry Maguire? the athlete is talking to Tom Cruise's agent. He goes, "You were hanging on by a thread," and I love it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's it. That thread ain't gonna, that thread will not break, my friend.
I feel that way.
You are the thread. You are the thread.
I feel that way, Dougie. Doug was supposed to bring in his dad today.
Yeah.
81 years old.
81.
David, Kodak guy, Elvis impersonator.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. But the internet has stepped in with something even more important.
Than my father?
A listener has now challenged Doug.
Oh, boy.
To eat 100 deviled eggs on the podcast.
No, not going to do it. I am not Cool Hand Luke.
That's exactly what it was.
But, yeah.
From Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, that's 50 deviled eggs. And I think, you know what? There was just a reel that I watched. I think he only ate like 23 throughout the takes, and I think it was a 3-day take. And that was one of the questions when he got approached by people. Paul Newman, I've seen biographies on him. He's, people are like, "Oh, take off your glasses so I can see your baby blue eyes." And how many eggs did you actually eat? And he's just like, I'm, just an entertainer and actor and, signing autographs. But that was one of the questions that he really got bothered by after a while.
Sure he would.
Sure. How many eggs did you eat? Who fucking cares?
Well, Doug, you've already lost. Last week it was 22. You down even more?
26.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, 26 pounds, and I thought the big thing was deviled eggs.
Well, I looked online, and the keto diet said it's good. Well, it's not exactly a keto diet. I'm just eating less and a lot of protein. And talking to a couple other people, they're like, actually, deviled eggs, surprisingly, are good if you're just doing protein. So
yeah,
I get a steak at night, cut it in half, have a few deviled eggs with it, then eat the other half for lunch the next day.
This is going to be one sexy body built by
Absolutely.
deviled eggs. If you need a shirt that says built by deviled eggs, this is the greatest. Because how many eggs do you think a normal human could eat?
Before exploding?
And I'm saying, because in Cool Hand Luke, it's 50 eggs.
Yes.
But this guy says, and I may have him come in, I may find 100 deviled eggs because deviled eggs are halves. So to eat 100, maybe we'd have him eat just because here's the thing. It's the paprika, it's the mayonnaise, it's that stuff that adds to the eggs. So maybe we should just do 50. But I would be willing to have this guy come in and sit on the podcast, and while we do it, he's got to eat 50 deviled eggs.
In 2 hours, I could probably eat 50 deviled eggs. I mean, they're nice and smooth.
Well, that's right.
Well, do you see these?
Yeah.
Do you see the top one?
Yeah, I see it.
Now, I told you I was changing my...
What are you doing?
I told you I was changing my profile picture.
To deviled eggs.
To deviled eggs.
Did you on your dating apps?
Yes.
And
I got 2 responses.
Saying what? Saying what? Please tell me.
I will, but I don't want to.
What do you mean you don't want to? You don't want to tell me what
I'll tell you the second one.
Why? Wait.
There was 2.
Okay, but why?
In the past week... I told you I was going to change it to deviled eggs.
No, I know
time.
you did. Yes.
Right. So, one person, it was a girl in Penn Yan.
Okay. All right. It's a bit of a ride.
This is the second one. Yes. And she goes, "I'm just really looking to connect, and I'd like to have a coffee buddy." So she was 54, my height, no kids. Perfect. So I wrote her.
Well. Okay.
Well, not perfect, but I'm 55, no kids.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, I'd love to have a coffee date with you. Only problem is I've DJ'd 3 weddings in Penn Yan. I've got lost every time. Ha, ha, ha." She writes back 2 days later, "I'm allergic to eggs."
No! Yeah, but so what?
So what? That's what I said. And I didn't write her back. The first one.
Yeah. Are you going to tell us what she said? Please.
79 years old.
Oh! Dougie Fresh. He's right in the wheelhouse, my man.
I love deviled eggs.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Because I don't have to put my teeth in to eat them.
Yes! Yes! Fucking yes! This is perfect. This is so you. This is so you.
I deleted that.
Why?
Thinking of you. No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not even going to attempt that. No.
You got to play with her a little bit.
No, play with her.
I mean, not in person, online.
No.
You just say, hey.
No.
What if you made a buddy out of it?
No.
I don't have.
She had so many wrinkles. I'm just like looking. I'm like, oh,
this
God.
has got to be.
It's so sweet. Do
you think it's a fake profile?
I don't know. I'm like, God, I'm gonna have to tell Bill about this. And
Yes. This is amazing.
I don't have to put my teeth in to eat them. I'm like, well, that's shouldn't be getting me hard, but it is.
Well, speaking of the eggs, a little hard.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Well, ma'am, we're talking deviled and boiled. Wow. Jesus.
So, I'll keep it on for another week, see if I get any more bites.
Yeah.
I'm using the wrong bait. I'm a terrible fisherman.
Well, so how long you want to leave that experiment up with the deviled eggs as your profile picks on?
Maybe one more week. I mean, nothing else is working, so. But the dating sites, I think it's just something to do when you're bored, really. You know, just looking who's on and then judging, or, oh, she's cute, and put a like or something. And same way with women. Mm-hmm.
Somewhere, I'm thinking about this deviled egg challenge. I want to get that woman in.
Which one?
The one who takes her teeth out.
No.
I want to see her gum the eggs. Do you know how sloppy that must look? Come on. Think about that for a second.
I don't want to think about that.
That is like sloppy.
That would turn you on. Maybe we
it wouldn't turn me on.
Have a challenge between the guy and the woman.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But it wouldn't turn me on. You want to know what? You're right, because I get a little excited. That means you're turned on. You know what turns me on?
What?
How fucking uncomfortable you would be. That's what turns me on.
Absolutely.
I'm such an asshole that I love the fact that you will be so uncomfortable through this whole thing.
I saw that and I'm just like, oh God, this is my this is my life right here. I'm like 79 and likes deviled eggs with no teeth. I'm like, is this really like that movie with Jack Nicholson? Is this as good as it gets?
Well, I mean, what do you say?
I didn't say anything. I deleted it. And I don't even remember she liked me to start. So I just looked at it and thank you, goodbye.
Right. Okay. Well.
And the other one, I'm allergic to deviled eggs. Well, that's not all I cook.
So why respond? You know what I mean? Like, why even respond?
Exactly.
I'm looking for a coffee buddy. Oh, but I'm allergic to eggs.
I'm not bringing deviled eggs to Starbucks for crying out loud. Hey, anybody want to buy me a free coffee? You can have 3 deviled eggs. Just 2 ingredients.
Somewhere out there's a guy who thinks he can eat 100 deviled eggs. I mean, there is. The guy wrote us. I would like to, in the near future, there's something in the works. I don't want to say too much about it right now because there's nothing concrete enough to give.
We're going to have a cooking show?
No. Well, we could. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you ever want to film yourself making deviled eggs, I'll put that everywhere. Okay. If you send me that, I'll have the people who handle that. Alex is fantastic, and she would get that all up.
You know what? I could do that. I could have somebody film me.
You could have somebody film you, or, I mean, you could just set your camera up and just talk to it as you do it.
No, I'll have somebody film me.
Okay.
Because it's not...
Yeah, right. I hear you.
I guess I could do it with one hand. It's not that much.
No, but I think the real villain in the deviled egg eating competition...
There's a villain?
I don't think it's the egg. I think it's the mayonnaise. Oh. I think the mayonnaise would hurt after a while. Don't you think?
Does it clog your arteries?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
It does?
Well, it depends. I can't think.
Is mayonnaise bad?
I think it's high cholesterol. I don't know. 100 deviled eggs.
Is mayonnaise bad for you?
100 deviled eggs equals like a gallon of mayo.
Ooh, yeah.
Is it? Does it
mayonnaise is not inherently bad for you, but it is a calorie-dense, high-fat condiment best consumed in moderation.
There you go.
So... I mean, nobody's just eating
halfway
mayonnaise
through,
all day.
No, but halfway through, you're eating a warm egg salad concentrate is really what's going on here. You know what I mean?
Oh, we have the fridge. You don't have to just one after another. And as you get close to the end, they're getting warmer. So it's a big challenge going up that mountain. No, you have them in the fridge. 100 deviled eggs. Boy. Well, I'm trying to debate because I only say based on Cool Hand Luke,
50 eggs, right?
50 eggs.
Deviled eggs are half the egg. Right. Half. So out of one egg, you make 2 deviled eggs.
You're eating more with the mayonnaise involved.
So that's why I would say maybe we just do 50.
And it's not going to be in an hour. Is that what he wants? An hour?
I don't know what he wants, but I'll find out.
I think he just wants 3 deviled eggs.
I would do
It's probably the grandson of the woman that. Aaron, I found somebody. Get undebilified and get me some deviled eggs. Get my teeth out of the glass. Change the water.
Oh, God, that is so funny.
I've been waiting all week to tell you. And then you came in today and you said, I'm having this, I'm having that.
I know.
I need some laughter. And what I said, buddy,
I got you.
I got something for you.
And guess what? I'm feeling good.
Good.
I'm feeling better.
Smiles for a mile. Better. Yeah. Laughter is the best medicine.
Absolutely. Laughter is the best medicine. And, you start to see that the overreaction to things. And what I try to recognize in myself is it's not the keys that I lost that is making all this ridiculous stuff. It's all the other shit that I'm not able to really sit and process or feel the feelings of, because I like to avoid feeling the feelings. And there's some upsetting things, there's just some upsetting things. And
well, it's kind of like a card house. You're doing okay, then it's getting tougher and it's getting tougher and it's tougher, and it's all piling up. And you take that one card and everything falls down, and that's where you lose it. Or you just, sometimes I'm one that, and I haven't done this in a long time, but sometimes you need a good cry. You need a day to yourself. You need that release of steam.
That is very, very important. A friend of mine, I had a really, really great night last night. Just a fantastic time. A friend of mine, his wife threw a surprise 50th for him. And I don't know if I should say this or not. But.
Well, we don't know the names.
Oh, okay. So somebody apparently had tipped him off.
Mm-hmm.
So he decided that she had turned 50 in the fall, and he had put together a party, but they have a student athlete in their family who is exceptional and going to go D1, the whole thing. So the team makes it to States the weekend that the party was going to be. So they're out of town in another part of New York. So it didn't happen. So once he found this out, he invited all her friends.
To her, to his party too.
Yeah, just to try to.
Well, that's kind of nice. Now we're gonna celebrate both of ours and have a bigger party.
But he had buddies who flew in, college buddies. It was really awesome, and I had just such a great time. And it was,
those are the ones that you don't want to end. I mean, you just don't stop talking, you don't stop drinking.
Yeah.
And it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You're like, oh, really?
I didn't know a lot of people there.
No. Well,
but I had a great time.
Yeah.
And one of the people that I was talking to, all of a sudden we started talking about something, and the word emotional came up. And the guy goes, yeah, sometimes you just gotta. And it was like an odd conversation for two guys who are more acquaintances than anything to have at a party.
Sometimes that's how it goes.
But it was like, because we were talking about somebody else who we thought may be there, and how this guy is a little Ayurvedic medicine. He can do things and talk to you and tap in.
Ayurvedic? I've never heard that word. I wouldn't even know how to spell it.
AY. Yeah, okay. It's really an ancient Indian from India. Indian medicine and attunement to the body, and can kind of tell you a lot about yourself. And the guy can sit with you for 10 minutes and then tell you, this is true, the worst years of your life that are blocking you right now from having more in
That's
your
his
life.
job? He opens up?
Well,
or opens up?
I don't really know what the guy does for real, but he does a lot of stuff. And he's an MD as well, medical doctor, but he's also trained in this Ayurvedic, and it is.
Did it make you feel refreshed listening to this guy?
I sat down and cried.
Really?
When he did this to me.
Wow.
I'm just telling you.
Were you in a separate room or just there? Or
I was with him. Yeah.
You're with
just he and I. And he holds your wrist for 2 minutes and feels the pulse and stuff, and then said to me, "I'm going to tell you something that you're not expecting me to say," because I'm expecting to hear, 1977 when the babysitter had you put his penis in your mouth, that kind of thing. That's what I'm expecting.
Stay on track, Bill.
But right. Do you understand?
Yes.
And he goes, and he tells me the years, and I went, oh yeah.
He tells you the years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So
psychic? I don't know. I can't say.
But you enjoyed it.
I felt like it was accurate, and anybody else in this group, and these are all highly educated people with PhDs. Like, we're not talking, You know what I mean? We're not talking like some guy, hey, you know how I lose my life. I got the tarot card said. That's not exactly right. So, and this guy I'm talking to, another highly educated guy, is like, yeah, he nailed it. And then he said, I had my wife. And then he goes, well, I had my daughter come, and she was going to be out for the season with an ankle injury. And he sat with her for a couple minutes, and within a week, she was back. I don't know. I'm just saying, right? Again.
Energy.
Well, that's what I believe, Doug, but I know you want to make fun of me.
Well, I just brought it up. I want to make fun of you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Because I make fun of you for deviled eggs.
Yeah, but I don't make fun of back people.
You don't make fun of what?
Make fun back at people. Like
I
that.
thought you were saying.
No.
Never mind.
I'll give you a perfect example. I'm working last night, or 2 weeks ago. Well, I shouldn't probably put this on there, but I'll tell you off air.
Oh, God.
All right, so I'm making this drink, and somebody asked for a dry martini.
Yeah.
So I'm there, and all I did was ask her, how do you want that? And the guy I'm working with, well, the dry vermouth, and he grabs it out of the well and goes, this is what she wants with it. Right in front of her. I mean, what a fucking asshole. So, and then he got pissed off that everybody was coming in and asking me about Turks and Caicos and how was your sunburn. And at midnight, I'm sitting there, I'm dog sitting, and I get a text, you know, you're so selfish and you think your stories are cool and everybody's sick of you and that works there that all you want to do is promote yourself. And I'm like, I didn't even get past the second sentence and called him and I said, are you fucking drunk? I'm like, you can't let a week go by that you're not telling everybody your ailments and you're doing this and people are coming in that like me, asking me about my sunburn they saw and smiling. I go, you're a fucking hypocrite and an asshole. I go, I'm done. So
this is another adult male.
Yeah. So the past 2 weeks, now he grabs the dry vermouth. Now we have older customers there.
Yeah.
And sometimes they like their drink. Now, if you say dry martini, dry vermouth. Some people, I go, how you want a lot of vermouth? A little, no vermouth.
Okay.
Okay. So you just want shaken vodka. Yes. That's not a martini. That's just shaken vodka. But I don't tell them that. I just say, okay, I'll just shake it.
Sure.
What's a big deal? If that's what you think a martini is, fine. Some people don't want a cherry in their Manhattan. I was always told cherry, a little cherry juice.
Love my dad. We used to get, my dad would, you could tell how many he had.
By how many cherry stems?
Well, he would give us to the cherries and read his cherry stems on the table and he'd go, oh boy, I better stop.
Right.
I better stop.
But when you have somebody, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just how they like their drink. And he's being a fucking asshole in front of me.
Yeah.
Now, he's asked me where the wine is, where the Yingling is, where this is, and I don't say anything back, which I want to.
Yeah.
But I just won't embarrass him in front of people or get into it.
I think
and that's the problem. When you bark back at people like that, then all of a sudden they're offended and asking you why you're doing that. And it just gets tiresome.
Well,
so now I'm just...
Hang on a second. Like
No,
when it's me in here, you're allowed to pick on me.
Yes.
You understand?
I do.
So if you were going to make fun of me,
I wait for a really good time when I have... I'm not just picking up little snowballs. I want a big boulder of snow. And I don't joke about people emotional. You know, that's not funny. Don't worry. I'll get you, Mr. Bud Whistle.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yes.
We'll take a moment. I came across an interesting article. This one will surprise you, but I have some questions about it because the reactions to it were, I guess, understandable, but to me seems silly. And we'll get to that right after this. Ever look at your wall and think, that hole definitely wasn't there yesterday? Or maybe your faucet's got a drip that's slowly driving you into madness. That's when you got to call my buddies at Mac of All Trades, because it's your home. And if you don't have the skills to fix it yourself, go to the people who do. And trust me, there's nobody better than Mac of All Trades. They do everything. Leaky faucet, they got it. Drafty windows and doors, done. Electrical, plumbing, carpentry, sure. Full kitchen or bathroom remodel, oh yeah, they'll do that too. From patching the hole that someone made by definitely not slamming the door to transforming your entire space. Mac of All Trades gets it done quickly and the right way. Stop putting up with cold drafts and half-finished to-do lists. Give them a call at 585-202-9218 or find them online at macofalltrades.net. Get started on that to-do list today. Mac of all trades. No job too small.
Oh, good afternoon, matey. It is St. Patrick's Day. I hope the Blarney Stone is shining on you. Oh, do you have the Dougie Fresh here? The sauerkraut eating. Do you eat sauerkraut on St. Patty's Day?
No.
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 I once ate Shirley O'Brien on St. Patty's Day. Biggest whore I ever saw.
Really?
Yes.
What do you call...
You call it a doorknob because everybody got a turn.
What do you call... Somebody sent this in.
A friend of mine is coming in about a couple of months. Irish friend. Patio furniture. He's fantastic.
Michael Fitzpatrick? Patrick Fitzmichael. You never heard of that one?
No.
The gay Irishman?
No.
Oh, they're two gay Irishmen.
Oh.
Yeah. Michael Fitzpatrick, Patrick Fitzmichael.
Oh, there you go. We won't be doing that on the road.
How about and somebody sent me this, goes, hey, what do you call an Irish lesbian? So I'm thinking of all these different things, and he writes back, Gaelic.
Yes, I did just hear that.
It was like, all right, okay, got it. I got it. You know what the greatest was? My grandparents' neighbors, and their homes were very close, and they were very tight, and it was the Mallons was their name. And I loved Mrs. Mallon. She was a little bit younger than my grandmother, had the same name. Old school name, Agnes.
Agnes.
But this Agnes, was from Ireland. And her husband was probably first or second generation American from Ireland. And I think he was NYPD. And my grandfather was...
Wasn't that common back then? The Irish were police?
Yeah. And my grandfather was a fireman in New York City. And there was a time... She fucking lost her shit. And I'm down at my grandparents', and I used to love to just spend like a week there. And I would get up early in the morning because I was a kid, and my grandfather sometimes worked odd shifts, so sometimes he had to work nights, so she would keep it like cool and dark in the house, and he would sleep, and you know, so I would go out, and I'd be fully dressed, and they had what I referred to as a bottle cap pool. Well, it's an above ground pool, but it looks like a bottle cap in the shape, and I would sit on an inner tube fully dressed and just wait for my grandmother to wake up and freak out. And she would. And it was very entertaining to me. Well, one morning I'm up, and all of a sudden I can hear fucking yelling from across. I can't make out what's being said. It's that thick Irish brogue, and she is going fucking nuts. And all of a sudden, all Mr. Mallon's clothes are fucking flying out the window into their pool.
Oh, really?
Jesus Christ, Jimmy, you fucking asshole! You fucking... I told you... And the shit's flying. And all of a sudden, I don't even know how they heard it. My grandfather's running out in his boxers and his tank top. Agnes, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. Jimmy's a good man. Jimmy's a good man. He doesn't even know what the fuck's happening. Right. He doesn't even know what the fight's about. He has no idea. But the houses are that close.
Right.
And I just remember it was the most...
You were there, right?
I was sitting in the pool in an inner tube. No one knew I was watching.
In your clothes.
It's like 8 9.
And you're like, what? The first time you see something like that, you don't know what's... You're going to be scared out of your mind.
Scared out of my mind. I was entertained as shit. I'm like, this is fucking phenomenal. She's fine. You had to see. I'll never forget. He had these blue pants. It might have been his uniform. I have no idea. They just came fucking gliding down and right into the pool. And they floated on top. Like they skidded across the top of the water. I'm like, this is amazing. Hey, you fucking, Jesus Christ. And I loved her. I thought she was so pretty and just wonderful.
Those older women.
Yeah, I got to think like, man, she had to be maybe 15 years younger than my grandparents. So I'm thinking if that's the case, she was in her late 30s then.
Late 30s.
Yeah, Mrs. Robinson was only 38.
Yes.
So allegedly in the movie.
I just watched that not too long ago.
Yeah.
Graduate.
Yeah. Was it who was it?
Dustin Hoffman.
No, I know, but who's the woman? Is it Aunt Margaret? No. I forget who it was.
Ellen Bark.
I was always surprised because she looked so much older to me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's our technology now that makes people look younger or we just live better. I don't know. Speaking of that, while you look that up.
Anne Bancroft.
Yes.
And she did not have not to be mean, but I mean, the body, because it flashed on her breasts and her bottom and this, that. And, yeah. Even in today's standards.
Look at you. My God.
Well, I date older women. I'm like, I bang better than that. And she's younger than half the women I sleep with.
Yeah.
Not to be judgmental. Or
No. The latest one wants to take her teeth out. It could be a good time. I mean, you know
I bet you she could eat 100 deviled eggs.
100
come
deviled
back
eggs?
for more.
Right. That's it. She might play with your Easter basket, buddy.
She give me a chocolate bunny.
That's right. Oh, is that what they call it now? Peekaboo. You know, bunnies like to burrow.
They do. Yes, dude. A little bunny, honey. A little snuggle bunny.
I came across a story about Cindy Crawford.
Cindy Crawford. She was married to Richard Gere years ago. And the allegations of a hamster or gerbil or something, and then they got divorced. That point, the two hottest, beautiful people in the world got married. And I think he was probably 12 years older than. I don't think they're the exact same age. I think he was older. But aged very well. I mean, my sister still loves Richard Gere.
Yeah.
Same as...
I always think that, how did that story go viral before viral was a thing?
You're right.
You know what I mean? Everybody heard about Richard Gere or Greer or however you say it.
Nobody had ever heard that before about a hamster gerbil.
I think his family's from Syracuse.
Yeah?
I thought his parents...
Tom Cruise is from Syracuse.
Yeah, Tom is. Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, is. He was a comic and then wound up with that gig.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I think I was in high school.
Yes, you were, because I was too.
Yeah.
And how did we all hear it? Like,
I don't even remember E! Entertainment or...
No,
I mean, it wouldn't be on the regular news.
No. Tonight, breaking news.
Tabloids? I mean, the Inquirer and the Star, if I remember. I don't know.
I don't even know if they were in there.
You heard it. I heard it.
Yes. That and Rod Stewart had to have his stomach pumped because he had so much semen in his stomach. Was another one I had heard.
I
never heard it.
Remember.
Yeah, okay, but it was there.
It was that, what do they call urban legends?
Yes.
Did you hear the one, this is not a joke, where the girl comes home and she wants to go out when her roommate says, no, I'll stay here. And she forgets her purse and she goes back and the lights are dark. And then she gets her purse. She doesn't turn the lights on. And she comes back and her roommate said, and on the mirror in their bedroom writes, good thing you didn't turn the lights on. That was a big one when I went to Cortland. Heard that. That was...
Wait.
So somebody had got in the room, killed her roommate, and she went back in, didn't turn the lights on, got a person left, and the guy wrote, good thing you didn't turn the lights on. That was widespread. Or the guy, or the one roommate, the guy, he was complaining about his anus hurting, and he went to the doctor and thought he was having anal sex, and then they found out that his roommate kept a can of nitrate or whatever.
Knocked him out and banged him
in the ass. That was. I heard that at two different colleges.
No, I never heard those.
No?
Maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't remember those exactly.
Ether. I had a tank of ether.
But right. That would put you out. Sure. Or chloroform, or we could go down that rabbit hole. No, but the weird thing is, like, with Richard Gere and the gerbil,
right.
Like, where did it come from? And I never really thought it was real. Did you?
I'm like, there was strange stuff evolving. I mean, sex has been around for
sure, but like
a million years. I mean,
how about
what do you think we're gonna come up with that wasn't chiseled on the Egyptian pyramids?
I got that.
Instead of maybe old man walking a wheelbarrow, but you ever hear that position? Yeah, you've done it. You live it.
I do.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you, fresh. Wheelbarrow race, baby.
There's deviled eggs chiseled on the Egyptian pyramids.
The fat guy just
There's an old woman on this pyramid, and her teeth are on the other pyramid. Richard Gere rumors. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I don't understand how all that survived. Like
the long-standing, infamous rumor about Richard Gere involving a gerbil is a completely untrue urban legend that originated in the 1980s.
Yes, but why?
I don't know.
Who started it? And
probably somebody didn't like him.
Right, but he was. I mean, the thing was like. Sorry, I'm moving the camera to get more of your face,
buddy. It's your show. You want my face, my nice thin face.
Yeah. I wanted to. No, it just seems odd to me. Like that guy went on. Look, in the world that we live in now, where people get canceled for stuff, you would think if there was any truth to this, they're putting them on a set.
Absolutely. It makes money.
No, I get it, but like that could become the biggest turnoff, or maybe not. Maybe it goes the other way. But he never addressed it, and his career went on, and I think when you address it, you almost add a little truth to it. Of course. Even if you say, no, that never happened. Right. Instead of just... I wonder if anybody ever brought it up in an interview. And I mean, I've never heard it seen, but I'm not saying that, but those get edited. So is it possible? I have no idea. I'd have to look at home and... Well, I came across this story about Cindy Crawford's morning routine. She wakes up at 6 a.m. Okay. She listens to a Bible app. Okay. Dry brushes her skin. Does red light therapy on her face. Okay. Drinks apple cider vinegar, walks barefoot in the grass for grounding, sits in a jacuzzi, and then goes to the gym for Pilates and trampoline work. And the whole morning routine takes about 2.5 hours. Which made me realize... I get up and go to the bathroom, go back to bed, rub one off, get up, have a couple deviled eggs, do 3 push-ups, and start my day. It takes 20 minutes. And then go Uber to make enough money to buy more eggs and mayonnaise. What are you doing today? Eggs and mayonnaise. Eggs and mayonnaise is my motivation for this job. So it made me like, because I remember I had for many, many years had to be up by like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. 3:15 in the morning. And that was tough. But the online reactions to her were split into 2 camps. One, you're so inspiring. And the other, of course she can do this. She's rich. That has nothing to do with it. Really? It's all self-motivation. Okay. I'm really, really, really impressed to hear you say that, because the thing is, when does success become something we mock instead of admire? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, look, there can be the argument that Cindy Crawford won the genetic lottery. Cindy Crawford is nearly 60 years old now, and she's kept her body. Well, that's one of the things where I see these posts. We're all equal. We're all treated. We're not all equal. I mean, I'm never going to look like Cindy Crawford. She's... Thank God. Yeah. I'm not going to be that tall. You're going to have genetics for your hair if you can grow a beard. Right. You know? Right. It's just, you have to... I admire people more that they accept themselves and feel so comfortable in their shell. And they said that about Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra was one of the guys, I heard this in an interview, he felt more comfortable than anybody I knew. And if you ever seen Yogi Berra. Yeah. And there's some people that I know, I just love hanging out with them because they're just so comfortable and take nothing seriously. And where I take things to heart sometimes, or, different scale up and down. But yeah, I mean, I look at Charlie Sheen. He's the exact opposite of that with all his drugs and cocaine and hookers and everything. So it's all your path of life. You're right. You're right. Here's the thing that always kind of gets me a little bit, because we see a wealthy person's routine and immediately becomes must be nice. But that same culture says the American dream, work hard and chase that American dream, work hard and be this. And so I go, which one is it? Like, you're going to be, Cindy Crawford opens up her world a little bit, some people, and it's sort of that success versus resentment. And I don't know, I have often thought, this will not probably be a very, very popular thought, but people who have built amazing things in this world that we live in often get villainized. Like, all of a sudden we hate them. They go from being, oh, wow, that's pretty impressive, to what it's a headline. Yeah, what do you mean? It's an instant headline. If you go through your phone, there'll be 3 or 4 different headlines about this person, the 49ers, the Bills. Yeah. So let's just make that explosive headline, but then nobody reads the article. Yeah. And journalism, in my opinion, has gone down. So they're going to, those 4 sentences, this is what Cindy Crawford does. And you will have a few, not a lot, I would say, but they'll try to emulate her, and I will be sort of like Cindy Crawford if I do this. Yeah. Well, that's good for you. Yeah. I'm not going to do it. No. I know people who do like the red light therapy and stuff, and it's nice. And you're right. They're not hurting anybody. No. And I'm not one of those people, why the fuck are you doing that? If
There was a guy in Johnny Carson years ago. I don't know why it popped. He was 101 years old. He took a shot of Worcestershire sauce every day. That was his thing.
Yeah.
Why he lived to 101, I don't know.
Right.
But
Worcestershire,
deviled eggs.
Man, if he was alive today, he'd be all over social media. Like seriously, he would be sponsored by Worcestershire.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that would be the way that is. I don't know, man. I there's a thing, instead of like roasting rich people, why aren't we asking them how they got the success they got?
Right.
You know, the genetic lottery, you can't really argue. Okay, you're born a certain way. You even pointed that out. I mean, she hit the genetic Powerball. I got that.
Yeah.
But genetics alone doesn't produce a 40+ year career. And that's the thing that I see.
Well, being a model, she went from superstar, young. I don't know if she was on.
Remember the jeans? Was it the Pepsi commercial with those jeans?
Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
Yeah.
And I mean, she just aged gracefully. Whereas you see other people, you know, they're getting work done. And you're like, then you really judge them.
Yes.
Don't worry about Cindy Crawford.
Yeah.
You see Meg Ryan, she looks like the Joker. I'm like, Jesus, why would you ever do that?
Yeah.
And they're just fighters hanging on to their youth. Or this is like Kenny Rogers, another one.
Yeah.
And you're like, God, why, you know, we're gonna accept you.
Yes.
And for the people that aren't, or you think you have to look younger, don't.
No, and I think there is.
If it's one thing I know, I'm sorry to interrupt, but working in all strip clubs, thousands of women, the beauty is in the inside, because I've worked with some of the hottest women you're ever going to see. And when they open their mouth, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, you have nothing to talk about. It's all about you. You're rude. You're condescending and you're selfish. And I want to hang out with you at a baseball game. I mean, that's a bad example, but you know what I mean? Then you talk to somebody and you really enjoy talking to them.
Right. There is,
you know, and they might not be a Cindy Crawford, but in my eyes, they are.
Yeah.
Because their beauty is emulating out. And
look at this. Such depth.
Such
depth to Doug, for real. Because I often, when I hear things like this, I think, where does luck end and discipline begin? Because that's a discipline in what Cindy Crawford's doing every day.
If she's doing it.
Yeah. And but she certainly looks like she's doing it. She's remained in shape, and your body changes. We know this. Your metabolism slows down. It's probably even bigger changes for women with, you know, perimenopause, menopause,
or having kids.
And having kids and all that stuff. And I don't know, you know, if we say work hard, succeed, build wealth, and then culturally resent people once they get that, what message are we sending? That's the thing that I always wonder. And I have thought, and this is what I was going to say earlier when I said it's not a very popular opinion, but, you know, this whole idea of sometimes tax the rich more, tax the rich. Well, the only thing
that's a magic trick. We're going to have smoke and mirrors over here, but I'm going to talk about taxing the rich, because that'll take care of everything. Well, no, it's not.
No, and the only part that bothers me a little bit about that is it feels like we're punishing people for being successful. And I understand that there's probably somebody listening that's going, well, some people are born into that, and they didn't do it. No, but someone somewhere along the line busted their ass and built something amazing. They just did. I mean, you can hate Elon Musk, and maybe there's many reasons to hate him for things he said, whatever he's done. I don't know. But that guy started out by building PayPal, and he and his brother would sleep in shifts. They slept in shifts to get the code right on all that. And all I'm saying is those are the people that are changing the world and working ridiculously hard. I know that it's easy to point fingers and go, but they're bad. Okay.
They are.
But
they haven't done anything to me.
No.
That's the thing.
Well, you'll hear stuff like with Amazon and Bezos and I don't know. Again, mostly headlines.
They're not knocking at my door, waking me up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
And
this is just something that, hey, anybody that's going to vote out there and you're poor, we're going to go after those guys, the rich, because you're not rich and we're going to get your vote. And that's all it is, in my opinion.
You may be right. I think
I am.
I always. No.
Why would you bring it up at presidentials? We're going to get the taxes from. You can't even budget the fucking balance, and yet you're going to fix it with these guys? No. Stop.
Balance that budget, baby.
It's been in studies. My buddy told me this years ago. If you took all the money in the world and you divided it up evenly, sooner or later it would come back the rich would make themselves rich again, the poor would stay poor, and the middle class would, and all in how you use it.
Yeah,
and even if you give, and I hate to say this, $300,000 to somebody who doesn't know how to use it. In fact, myself, I would probably blow a lot of it on concerts and fun and new golf clubs instead of preparing for the future, because this is what I'm used to and this is what I do. So I don't get mad at the rich. I mean, they're not bothering me. I wish the rich could get together and lower inflation. I think that would help everybody.
They certainly have a mind for money in some ways,
right?
Or they've done something so extraordinary that it's changed our lives to a certain degree. I mean, certainly Steve Jobs and the iPhones we all have,
right? Bill Gates,
these sort of things, and sure. Are they evil people after that? I don't know. I'm not sure. I know there's going to be things like, well, you're not talking about what they did after they got them. Okay. All I'm talking about is here's a woman that'll get torn down, and all she's showing you is if this is her daily routine. Fair question to ask. That's disciplined.
Right.
And
that's probably
she has
one of the questions that come up in interviews.
The time.
Cindy, what do you do during the day? Well, I wake up and I do this and I do that. But also watching some reels on Facebook. I mean, yes, one that's come up a lot is Kurt Russell, and I think it's the anniversary of The Thing. But yeah, it's great to see Kurt Russell. I love his work, and he's just doing a job as an actor. But he can't walk from A to B without 50 people yelling his name for an autograph or taking pictures.
Right.
Would I want that? Probably not.
Yeah.
But
Kurt Russell's but what a long career.
What a long career.
What a long
he
career.
Should get the Lifetime Achievement Award. I mean, I love Harrison Ford, but he started at 8 years old.
Yeah.
In the World's Fair with Elvis, which my dad will tell you about. But
oh, really?
7 decades.
Those are the stories.
7 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That is amazing.
Hold on one.
When you think about that, what happened?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Somebody's texting me where I am, and I don't talk to this person often. I'm wondering if she's at the parade and needs an Uber ride.
Oh, okay.
She's drunk.
All right. Well, we'll.
No. Go ahead.
No.
She won't tell me.
Just like.
I just want to be sure. I will get some texts today.
Okay.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
In fact, I put it on our picture. Hey, have a great time at the parade. Happy St. Patty's Day. Don't drink and drive. Uber.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Doug. We'll take a moment. Something has happened locally, and I have a very different take.
Okay.
Than other people have on this.
Oh, boy.
We'll see where you go. You have surprised me today.
I have?
I saw depth that I haven't seen from Doug. There was a depth to you about being attracted to a person's actual person and personality than to their physical appearance. Yeah. And I think it's usually a combination of that. I think
personality is very sexy, especially if I can get you to laugh. If you can get me to laugh.
Oh God, that's my greatest. I had someone made me laugh so hard last night.
Yeah.
Yep. Just doing what I would do, but from a different gender. It was fucking delightful.
Yeah,
to hear.
absolutely.
Delightful to hear. All right. We will take a moment and be right back. If the new year has you saying, I did not sign up for this, like a workers' comp case, Social Security disability, or a personal injury claim, don't try to Google lawyer your way through it. Go to Connors and Ferris. They have offices in Buffalo, New York City, Syracuse, and Rochester, and they'll get back to you within 24 hours. Yeah. So even when you're stress scrolling at 2 a.m., you can call 262-COMP, tell them a little bit about what's going on in your life, and within 24 hours, one of their attorneys will get back to you. You'll talk to real lawyers who will explain things in plain English, not legal mumbo-jumbo. Workers' comp, Social Security disability, personal injury, complicated? Absolutely. Something you should handle alone? Nope. Connors and Ferris, experienced, responsive, and committed to serving you better. Call 262-COMP. Help's available right now.
More Irish. Good fortune. May the leprechauns above look down on you with a smile. May you find a pot of gold. May you get laid today. This is Dougie O'Fresh. Chicken Megan, Waterstone Kitchen. One the only. The one your mother warned you about, Dougie O'Fresh. And my man next to me, the man, the mythy legend, 6'2", eyes of blue. He is still looking for that lucky leprechaun, Mr. Bill Moran.
Yeah, we used to, I had,
In each other's dick green and go around. tell the girls if you rub it for luck, you'll win something or you find some gold. That sounds like something you would do.
I didn't, but I would have. I totally would have. No, I remember I have obviously a lot of Irish heritage.
Is Morena?
Yeah. That's the Irish coat of arms right there from Ireland, from France.
Behind the light, I never saw.
A listener sent it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Great listeners.
But amazing listeners.
Yeah.
Like truly.
Thank you all.
No, seriously.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, you've got
make the show without the list.
You got a deviled egg Christmas one.
I love it.
Yes.
That was the first one I took off the tree this year
Oh, cool.
from Canada.
Yep. And
I got a lot of likes on Facebook too. I'm very appreciative. Go ahead.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like all this stuff. But yes, in Ireland it's Moran. Moran is how you say it.
Oh,
And in here it's Moran, right? So, but yes, it's
that's my friend's last name. Moran.
Moran. But Morin.
Yes, I just saw.
Yes. So that was how, because here it was Moran is Moran. You know, it's like
I stole mine with a note.
because my mother's maiden name. Yeah, I remember like kids were, and I remember some adult telling me, they go, "Hey, moron," right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Well, why don't you just tell me I'd rather be more on than more off?" And I'm like, that's why you got wedgies.
I'll handle it.
That's why I'll take the rest. I'll handle this. There was a young fella named Clyde who fell in an outhouse and died. Although along came his brother and fell in another, and now they're interned side by side.
Where'd you find that?
There was a young lady from Cork whose pa made a fortune in pork. He bought for his daughter a tutor who taught her to balance green peas on her fork.
There once was a man from Peru who fell asleep in his canoe. While dreaming of Venus, he sucked on his penis hole with a mouthful of goo.
Okay.
There once was a girl from Decatur who was fucked by a big alligator. The result of the screw was never new because after he fucked her, he ate her.
Jesus.
What?
My God, you cannibalist.
Wasn't an old Herman named Dave who kept an old whore in his cave. He says, I'll admit, she smells just like shit, but think of the money I saved. You started it. You didn't know I had these comebacks. I used to go to see John Val.
Oh, John Val. Yeah, Dr.
And he's still doing it.
Yes, he is. I didn't realize he's in Buffalo. He's from Buffalo.
Yes, he does. In fact, friends of mine, their aunt dated him for a little while. So he was the nicest guy, gentleman, and nothing like
your aunt dated him.
Friends of
yeah. Oh, okay.
I wonder how old he is because he's been doing this for years.
Well, he used to sell out everywhere. He would play the Chance in Poughkeepsie, and it was
he was getting $20,000 a show or something like that back in the day. He was in a movie with Tom Cruise called Losing It. But Tom Cruise, this is early in his career, crosses the border, goes down to Tijuana, loses virginity with a few other guys, and he's in one of the bars singing songs.
Oh, that's funny. True Irish, and this was one I always heard. May the road rise up to meet you, Billy. That's what I was going to tell you. I had relatives, and my father used to hate this because my name is William Patrick Moran. Ooh. And he would call, this guy would call me Willie Pat. And he would say things like, Willie Pat, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back.
Is your daddy do that?
And may you be dead 2 days before the devil finds out. Or something like that.
I'm Bill Moran. He drank so much. We had him cremated. The fire lasted 4 days. John Volney, 81 years old.
Wow, John. And he's still doing it?
Yeah, November 20. He's at a place in town.
Is he at Comedy at the Carlson? Is he really?
Yeah, every Thanksgiving, night before Thanksgiving.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, that's well.
I know for a fact he's changed some of his act around a little bit to make it a little less.
Because of our world today. That would be an interesting conversation, actually. I would love to interview John Belby just to talk about that specifically. What has changed, what has not, and what kind of feedback were you getting? Criticism? Were there clubs at a certain point?
Kevin's the go-to guy, right? He gets a guest. He figures out he loves doing that. Yeah. I've got one guest that I keep forgetting to ask about having on. His name is Brad Grunberg. He goes by Johnny Cocktails. He was a DJ with me. He Well, he ran the oil wrestling at Howard Truck Canada. He's been an actor for the years. His first role was in Revenge of the Nerds.
Really?
At the end, they're doing a talent show, and he goes, "You know what? That ant said that ant. That was him." And he's done bit roles. He was in Spider-Man for a quick speaking part, Sons of Anarchy, and other things. But he texts me every now and then. I'm like, "Hey, I want to."
Yeah.
I had time to get you on. I always forget about it with everything else going on.
Sure.
That's why you got to write.
Well, if you text me that information, I'll even look at that. There's an interesting story locally, and I'm going to have maybe a different take. Certainly not the right one, I'll say, by popular opinion. I don't think.
Okay.
It's out of Wayne County about a 66-year-old technology teacher. His name is Eric Simpson.
Yeah.
And he's now facing federal charges after prosecutors say he hosted prostitution parties at his home in Macedon for several years.
Several years.
Mm-hmm. According to the indictment, prostitution parties. Got it. According to the indictment, Simpson, who allegedly went by the nickname Major Hands.
Okay.
All right. Would organize parties where sex workers and customers would meet and negotiate services. Prosecutors say he promoted the events through email, set a cover charge, told guests where to park so it wouldn't look suspicious, and coordinated with women who would be there. Authorities say this went on from 2021 through 2025.
Okay.
Were we in the pandemic in 2021? I don't even remember anymore. It was the tail end.
Yeah.
I think, right? Because we really, 2020, that spring, yeah, we were definitely still.
You don't have to wear a rubber, but make sure you wear a mask.
He's been charged federally with using interstate communications to promote and manage a prostitution enterprise. He pleaded not guilty. The school district. Oh, I forgot.
Save the children.
That is exactly it. Where he where the alleged conduct happened outside of school, and background checks at the time of hiring didn't flag anything. So my question is this really that bad? Or is this one of those things that's illegal mostly because we decided it should be?
I think prostitution should be legal.
Yeah.
And I think you should have a brothel.
There were consenting
blood checks.
Sure.
There's a comedian that says you can loan your money. You can loan money to your friend and you can have sex with your friend, but you can't loan money to your friend to have sex.
Right.
Does that make sense?
That's a good point.
I think it would cut down on violence as well.
Well, potentially, sure, potentially. But here's the thing that I often think sometimes: just because it's illegal, does that automatically make it immoral? Just because it's illegal doesn't automatically.
I don't find that immoral.
Okay, well, there would be people who do.
If you're lonely, and God, I really like to hold a woman just for a little while. Maybe not even have sex with her. Okay, it's $100 for an hour. Just like, yeah, exactly. Just to have some physical connection. I think there's worse. I think it's worse that we legalize weed.
Well, I was just going to say, gambling was illegal, right? Marijuana was illegal.
But now we tax it. Now it's not.
Alcohol was illegal during Prohibition.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then we taxed it.
Right. And
you know how much we tax on cigarettes in New York State?
I don't.
It's fucking ridiculous. I think a pack of cigarettes, Marlboro Lights, are $15.
Yeah.
But we can't balance a budget for cigarettes. I don't get that.
Our prostitution, I think just think they're about controlling behavior society finds uncomfortable. I really do. I think that's
well, then put it in a.
Yeah. I mean, look, they legalized it in the state of Nevada in certain districts.
Yeah,
it's not Vegas. No, but it's
Reno. There's a chicken ranch, and
and I forget. There's another thing because there was Dennis Hoff. I used to have him on the radio a lot, and before he died, and he was the one who had the HBO show that was brothels or something. I forget what.
The Cat House.
The Cat House. Yes.
I did watch those.
Yeah,
some of those I thought were set up by actors, but maybe not.
Well,
I mean, you do have to sign off on it that you're going to be shown on there.
Yeah, right.
So, same as a Taxi Cab Confessions, that was big.
Well, we gave away one Father's Day, we were looking for a single dad who had gone the longest without being laid. And so for Father's Day, we had a trip out to the bunny ranch through Hoff. He gave it to us. We got the flights paid for and all this stuff. And the guy was great on the radio because when he came back, horrible. He said, fucking worst trip. He goes, I'm stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere. They put me up in this room, and he goes, it's like a bunch of trailers connected together when they did it. And he's like, I got a girl. The whole thing just sounded really, really shitty. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh God, this poor fucking guy. And everybody knew in his life, right? He wanted a trip from a radio show to go out. And so it was
there was
great.
something. Oh, there was. She didn't write back. Going through one of the Facebook dating, there was somebody that wanted to dominate guys, and he's 40 and this. I mean, almost like a prostitute. So I'm like, hey, it was like 300 miles away, and I'm like, hey, I'm interested in this. I do a podcast. You want to talk, and maybe we'll get you on air, and nobody will know who you are. You'd be, sounds very interesting. She just wrote back.
Okay.
Every now and then those will pop up.
A dominatrix.
Yes.
There's people that like that stuff. I mean, that's the thing. No. And I get it. But even there, right? Who's the victim? But if we have paying, consenting adults doing things, who's the victim?
Nobody.
Nobody's the victim. And others say adults should be free to make choices of their own with their own bodies. We hear that a lot.
It is
so. I don't understand. Yeah,
fighting for every other's.
Yeah. I don't. It just seems like paternalism. I would call it
paternalism. That's another big word. You're pulling out all these big words.
What do you mean?
2 syllables with me, though.
What are you talking about? I didn't pull out the other big words today.
Yeah, the other one earlier. I asked you about. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't remember what it was.
Well,
the thing is, here's the part that I know.
Why don't we do a comedy show for hookers?
Just for hookers?
Free entry.
Before and after the show?
Yes.
Or for free entry, Doug? But
I can smell. Some of you have already been working today. Gosh, I don't know if I'm in a comedy show or Red Lobster. How are we doing, everybody?
The part that I was wondering about, and I haven't seen much outcry from anybody, and I don't know that they said that this district, or maybe it was the Wayne County School District, I'm not sure. But does someone's private life matter if it doesn't involve students or the workplace? Because teachers drink, and there are bars that over the spring break or the winter break, they had like teacher specials and all this stuff. Teachers gamble. Yeah. Teachers do go to bars.
They're human.
Teachers do things. Teachers probably at some point may have paid for a prostitute. But I go, where's the line between private adult behavior? And I get it. This is illegal. I think these are federal charges.
What about just inviting your neighbor over for a threesome? That's not illegal. I'm just saying. I'm sure that's done by some.
Oh, sure. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Like when I worked in strip club. Oh, strippers. All they do is cocaine. Cocaine's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. It's just not all strippers. There's going to be some teachers in there too, and maybe priests. And,
yes.
Not all the strippers.
No, cocaine. It is not. It is not. And that's the thing. It's like, I get professional responsibility. I understand that. You're showing up to your job high on cocaine. Probably not a great idea. Yeah. Probably not you
come in bragging that you bang 5 prostitutes over the weekend.
Yeah, you might keep it to yourself. You want to keep that to yourself. I get that.
There's certain circles. Same with that Rochester King. That you had.
Yes.
Nobody's up in arms about that.
No. But we're a country that consumes pornography. I mean, there is so.
He sent that laptop to Columbia with the internet. The first thing he did was look on porn. Remember that a couple of years ago? Not Columbia, but one of those. They were using a canoe and a hammer, for Christ's sake. What internet? Oh my gosh! Look at old man walking the wheelbarrow. I want to try it. Get over here. Take your grass skirt off.
We do celebrate strip clubs and pop culture.
I don't know if strip clubs so much anymore. I think it's turned into OnlyFans and where you can watch and interact with women on screen.
Right, but I
Some
still,
of the bigger cities, yes.
but I'll say
Yeah,
when I say like
Vegas.
pop culture, I mean, and I know this show is now kind of old, but the Bada Bing in The Sopranos
Yeah.
was a strip club. Dave Chappelle talks a whole bit about how he loves going to strip clubs by himself, which is kind of funny. And sometimes I like to read. I sit close to the stage so I can read because the lighting's better. And you're right. The other thing is making millions on OnlyFans. So this is a country of morality built on businesses of immorality.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, but prostitution is legal almost everywhere in this country.
It is
Illegal in almost everywhere in this country.
I'm gonna look up. Is there any?
I think outside of
Are there any in the United States that legal for prostitution?
Nevada, we just talked about. Oh, parts of Nevada.
Prostitution is illegal in 49 states, with Nevada being the only U.S. state.
Yeah.
The only licensed brothel within specific rural counties. See, I don't.
Right. But you would regulate safety. You would regulate the trafficking, which is horrible.
Yeah.
Right. And those things, now all of a sudden I'm involved.
Look at Epstein Island. Right? That was.
And I think it does
How
protect.
bad do you have to have drugs to suck some dick, though? I wonder. I mean, how bad do you? Where do you get that addiction? I mean, it comes in high school. If somebody's got cocaine, and you want to be cool and do it. I knew a girl from stripping. She told me she only dates guys that make six figures. I'm like, why are you here taking your clothes off? She goes, well, it's not his season of work. I'm like, what season? The cocaine boat hasn't come in yet. Yeah. And then she ended up dying of an overdose.
But this guy in Massillon, and all I'll say on this is,
and he was a professor or teacher?
he was a teacher, technology teacher in high
I
school.
wonder what made pay more. The brothel?
No, you goddamn
You
right.
think?
Absolutely. Teachers are way underpaid.
The cover truck.
Although if he's 66 years old and that was his primary career, a lot of teachers retire at 55. So I don't know if he got into it late. Let's say he started at 25.
So you're getting
nice buck, nice pension.
but if you got a cover charge to come in, how much is it?
I don't know.
$20, $50?
I have no idea.
Because you're going to pay a little bit more than that for whatever you want with, Tatiana in the back row. I mean, you got to clean the sheets every time somebody comes in and out. I mean, that costs money. So
Yeah,
are you serving alcohol? That's illegal.
I'm sure they're doing the whole thing. I'm sure there's the whole shebang.
It just leaks out.
Yeah.
It's like a party when you were a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
one party finds
Exactly.
What's
Yeah.
the difference? The kids in trouble for serving
First of
alcohol.
all, hang on a
And they have
second.
blowjobs in the back.
I will just say this.
So what?
This guy, his nickname was Major Hands.
Major hand.
Major Hands. You almost have to admire the branding of this. You know what I'm saying? He's sending out Gmails with parking instructions, Doug. It's more of an it's more of an Airbnb
I would
than a
love to
crime
find this
rate.
guy. How do you track? Where do you advertise for this? It's not on Facebook. I would have seen that one. Just your friends and coworkers and
Yeah. Right. Oh, well, I don't know. He was sending out email. He organized this whole thing through email.
it's like that. What do they call it? A spider crack on your windshield?
Yes. And it just spreads.
just spreads.
Right. It just starts to spread.
And if it spreads to the wrong person,
That's right.
it was like, what was it, 2004 or 5? The poker was this huge thing.
Yes.
Private
Right.
Texas Hold'em games, back of bars, and sooner or later,
Oh, there was
we would
busts.
get busted.
There was busts. I know guys who went away.
Yeah,
They were running a really nice one. They had food there, and they had
and that's illegal.
pretty girls. Pretty girls that were, because the government isn't getting their cut.
Absolutely.
That's why.
You can't tax it, but we're going to go after all the rich people.
Yeah.
We'll fix everything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you came in and you say, okay, it's a $100 buy-in, it's a $105 buy-in, we're giving $5 to the government. Write it off. Here you go, New York State. But it's the same with Super Bowl squares. Places that do it with the other back. They're not getting their cut. That's why it's illegal.
Yeah. But a bunch of adults voluntarily show up to a private house and make their own decisions.
Isn't that just
Is that really a crime?
Can you imagine coming over? This is tonight. Jameson is staying over. Wait, it's next Saturday. Jameson, take the cargo home. Daddy's gonna hang out.
I just think it's something that the society told us not to talk about. And that's the
Well, I would think a lot. Adventure, being adventurous, the right time and place.
sure.
There's some times that I could have more adventure than I had to be responsible.
Time and place
Yeah.
is very important
It
to
is.
learn. Time and place.
Anything can happen.
Doug is wearing a Joe Coy sweatshirt. He went to see. Where was he playing?
Auditorium theater.
Yeah. How was it?
It was great.
Yeah, I like
Played two
Joe Coy.
two openers, and one was Tara. I can't think of her last name. Smoking hot
Mhm.
Italian, and the second guy I don't remember his name, but Joe Coy was good. And I thought a little long, but he performed really well, and a little bit of crowd work for everybody, and that really shows more stories. And I told a friend that she had an extra ticket. Her name's Heidi. She goes, I got an extra ticket, obviously. She goes, I instantly thought of you. Do you want to go? I go, yeah, I love comedy. And after I made A Night of the Cat, it seemed when I was watching movies, I was a little more critical of them and seeing how it was done instead of enjoying myself. And same with the comedy, maybe instead of laughing a little harder, I'm seeing how their set is going, how they interact with people. Because I'm taking away from that.
Was
The
the
next
show
time I
sold out?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm
24,
glad.
2500 people.
It's Tara Canastraci.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with Tara Canastraci. I am
She's from New York. She met him up there. The little bio when they talked about how they got to the show, and I love this guy we met 10 years ago and touring with him, and but gosh damn, that's lucky. You can only imagine what he worth $15 million.
Yeah.
Boy,
Joe's been doing
35 years. You said.
yeah, but he does a lot on his mom, right?
Yeah.
And it's very funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's pretty good. I've heard him on other things where almost more improv style. And I thought the guy was great. And I have friends who just absolutely love him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really glad that that's going on. I think Joe Coy is, I would love to have Joe Coy on because I have a curiosity about, I think he's into the energy shit. And I think I heard him on a video once talking about his life and how he's trying to, and I swear to God it was him. He was not identified as him.
Not like an energy.
No. Energy within.
Yes, I think
like
he talked about some of that.
Shut up. He did?
Yeah.
That I swear to God, I've never seen anything about it. And I'm not following Joe Coy and all this stuff, but enough. I like him. He's a very likable guy. I think there was a movie. I don't think it did real well.
Yes, he was in a movie.
I think he wrote it.
Yeah.
I think it's about his life. But
The second guy, the second opener, was in it.
yeah.
And he's known him for 30 years or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
So, and Joe's a really generous guy. Like he's one of
He
these.
threw out sweatshirts in the end. I haven't catch one.
Oh,
Big cardboard boxes.
yeah.
He just starts. My son's going to help me, and
Yeah.
Tara and the other guy came up, and
His son came out.
we
He's
were in
talking
the
about
second row. So we
nice.
both got one. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. So I heard him with on. I don't want to say too much, but it was somebody who channels. And this sounds funny. When I listen to it, I believe all this stuff. When the words come out of my mouth, I always think, it does sound strange. This person channels like a collective of people, and they have a name for it that they do, and they just sort of tell you how you should kind of be living your life and what to worry about, what not to worry about. And
Was that like Tony Robbins way back?
it's sort of, except that Tony Robbins is more about reality, and these people are more about the metaphysical. Okay.
So they're on the same path, just a little bit off of that.
Well, different teachers,
And
different
was there
styles.
anybody before Tony Robbins that make you feel good about yourself going to a 3-hour conference?
Yes, there were, and it's people he based it on. I don't know if people heard him, and the names of those people escape, but probably not a lot, right? Not as many. Like, I don't know who else. Now there's a couple of people that do it, but this person will kind of tell you, and it's sort of about reading your energy, seeing where you're at, and how that just like I said, you start out the day and you can't find your keys and you come in here and everything's a fucking
Nothing worse than starting the day out.
right. And it's shitty. And
On the right side of that.
this is where you
It's
got
not even your fault.
right.
You know, out of bed, you stepped in dog shit. You're like, I should have taken the dog out. And then you got dog shit on your feet all day. You never lose this. No. Like 24 hours.
But do you see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. And I can't wait to go to bed and be like, I'm going to get 10 hours sleep. Fuck this day.
This person says one of the best things to do is go to sleep, right? Because you can reset.
Yes.
Or you can also reset during the day and the laughter and the stuff like that. And you change your mindset a little bit and you go, this isn't that big a deal.
Right.
This isn't that big a deal.
Right.
And
Something. I'll give you an example. I was in California, had no money. And this is when I was out of a job. It was right after 9/11. The place I worked at, they told you got a fire bond or whatever. And depressed doing that, back on bills and, just making it on Raymond Pride and hot dogs. I went to see my friend Greg down at Hermosa Beach, and I don't know what it was back then, the Xbox, playing partners on WWF wrestling.
okay.
And we're just having fun, having a couple of drinks. And his dog was getting so excited. JD, because he drank Jack Daniels, down with JD. And I'm trying to play, and the dog's got his mouth around my neck,
Oh my God.
floundering, but just wanted to play. I am crying. I am laughing so hard. He's got slobber coming down my neck. I got tears coming out of my eyes. And you know what? That night just brought me out of it.
Yeah.
So I
Exactly.
really believe it.
I think laughter and all you need is something that's going to change up to theirs.
Yes.
Life, I really believed, is lived up here. And I heard Joe, I swear to God, I go, oh my God, that's Joe Coy. Because he talked about being comic, talked about having a kid, but was asking a question. And I forget even what the answer was. I was so fixated. I go, man, this guy, I think, is right there. And you've watched, since I heard that, I've watched his career ascend, just ascend. And the guy is selling out auditoriums. Not easy to do. Great Netflix specials that do very well. Was for a while dating, what's her name? Female comic, had her own show on E. Oh God. I'll come up with it in just a second here. But anyway, I mean, and I was kind of surprised when they started, and then I was kind of surprised when it ended. Chelsea Handler. He dated Chelsea Handler for a while. Oh, Chelsea Handler's a pretty big deal.
Okay.
In the comedy world. She had her own basically late night show on E for many years. Yeah. Chelsea Handler. She's written a couple of books. And they did date for a while. Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Cool.
There's my little Joe Coy thing. I'm glad you went. I'm glad that that sounds like it was a lot of fun. Dougie,
What else is coming? The guy takes his shirt off. This guy.
Oh, Bert Kreischer.
Do you like it?
I do like Bert.
Yeah. There's a lot of work out there for comics, I guess.
There's a lot of work out there for comics. Someone needs to tap into it. I don't know.
We talked about this with Danny Liberto, like having an hour worth of funny and being funny the entire time.
Yeah.
Is not easy.
No, it's not. Right. But you got to read the room. And
well, if they come to you in the auditorium, they're already ready to laugh.
that's what I'm saying.
Not
That's
like
what I'm
you're
saying.
doing an open mic or
Open mic sucks because most people are going to laugh for their friends.
right.
And
It's the same 20 comics, and
yes,
if they bring a friend.
right. But it's great for them to get the reps. And then if you go to a comedy club, most times people are there to laugh.
Yes.
Right. So I remember seeing.
Hopefully no heckler, because that kind of puts a speed bump.
You got it. Right. Yeah. And
Something like that. He came out, I'm sorry to interrupt, but somebody was yelling a bit that he did. And he goes, shut the fuck up. He goes, don't tell me what to do. You don't think I would I'm not going to do something you've already seen on Netflix.
yeah.
I'm doing all new shit tonight.
Yeah.
Just sit down and shut up. And listen.
Yeah.
He said that in the first 30 seconds.
Oh.
And Heidi goes, oh my gosh, that's so right. Thank God.
Yeah.
So
And put an end to it.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a blocking. You gotta block. You gotta block the people, Dougie. You gotta block sometimes. Oh, Dougie Fresh! Woo!
Eat those deviled eggs, baby.
Eat the deviled eggs. Change your mindset. Laugh, live,
Laugh
love.
long, laugh hard.
That's
long.
right.
It's never as bad as you think it is.
May the road rise up to meet you and the wind always be at your back.
Hey, you never piss in the wind.
Yeah, well, that's true too. For Dougie Fresh, I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.